Okay, we'll go ahead and get started here. My name is Alex Bachman. I'm with SnAPPii Corporation, and today we're going to talk about must-have features for insurance, property, and casualty apps. So, in the process of doing this, um, so what we do at SnAPPii is we have a platform which is used for creating very rapidly mobile apps for iPhones, iPads, Androids. In the process of customer engagements, we have been asked to analyze specifically for property and casualty apps. What are some of the best practices? What are the market leaders doing? What are kind of the gotta have, must have features that organizations need to put into these apps? So what we've done here is compiled a little bit of material on this to review basically what best practices are from market leaders. We're going to look at apps from Progressive Insurance. We're going to look at app from Geico. We're going to discuss what are the key elements, and then we're going to talk about how to develop similar apps with similar functionality and to give everybody the opportunity to catch up to market leaders. Okay, how we went about doing this. So we looked closely at several market leader apps, specifically Progressive and Geico Insurance. We looked at it in terms of how does it work, what are the popularity ratings in the App Store, what are the download patterns in real world usage. In other words, what's the best thing about those apps? What are the most popular features and how people are actually using them? So here's an example of here's Progressive Property and Casualty mobile app. So right when you start it, you have a few key options. Get free quote and manage your policy is right there on the top. And then they give customers the ability to go into Claims Center, shopping tools, and just for fun. Okay, so Geico, similar idea. Policy management, roadside assistance, of course, getting quotes. So the Progressive app works is when you say, I want to get an automobile quote insurance. You type in your zip code, you select, and you can basically get a quote. It supports both motorcycle and automobile quotes, and they also have an ability to help you find a local agent, or they sort agents, insurance agents that are the closest to you, and give you the ability to find them on the map like this. Right, so you can type in your zip code and you can see the ones that are the closest to you on the map. The bulk of the Progressive's app is really claims management, right? It's giving customers the ability to report a new claim, retrieve information about the previous claim, find the service center, get roadside assistance, and a few other kind of tips and tricks. All right, so the bulk of the presentation, and for customers, for existing customers, the biggest value in this app is in working with claims. They have a few other things in terms of shopping tools, ability to take a look at the various ratings. So for a particular type of a vehicle, what are the rates? Going to give you the ability to compare various rates, and that's more useful when you're buying a car and deciding basically which one's going to be better in terms of paying less for insurance. Vehicle recall information. There are some calculators to figure out your monthly loan payment, determine your vehicle budget. And there's a few other sort of safety tips. Probably the most useful here is kind of roadside assistance information. Again, nothing overly complicated, just sort of good tips that it's good to have them in a mobile app when you're out there, and you may not have access to that information otherwise. So in terms of analysis that we've done, probably the most useful feature, the really sort of have to have feature, is the whole claims management piece, right? For existing customers, giving them the ability to report a claim, see the status of what's happening with the claim. In other words, get updated status, being able to, when you're reporting a claim, submit not only textual information but also photos, so you can kind of capture the picture of what happened. I think that will help expedite the whole process with dealing with adjusters. Just collecting the information and getting status is really, really important. From a sales and marketing perspective, right, the most important feature is to be able to quickly get a quote. And in the insurance business, it's oftentimes it's whoever can get the quote out there the fastest to potential customer is increasing their chance of converting the customer, right? So get quote is a critical information that we found in Progressive app and Geico app and pretty much across the board. It took these organizations on the average about over 9 months to develop these apps. Largely it's because they were basically hand coded. They were done from scratch, and clearly functionality wise, these two are very recognizable names, and they really kind of set the bar in the industry for other insurance companies to compare themselves to these apps in terms of functionality. Right, so can we switch gears and talk about basically how to match Progressive's app? I mean, how to develop a similar mobile app in a lot less time. So at SnAPPii, I mean, this is our key core competency. We have built a platform for rapid mobile app development, and that literally takes what programmers do in months and shrinks it down to days. So a typical insurance app like the one I'm showing you here from Progressive and Geico with SnAPPii can be developed in about 3 weeks. We utilize visual development. It's a full lifecycle management platform which allows you to build, deploy, change, gives you the analytics, right? So dramatically faster. And we've also built a fully customizable, ready-made insurance app that's very easy to brand, very easy to extend. We can easily integrate it to your legacy systems, and it can work both in an online mode and an offline mode across all key devices. Average engagement, depending on the complexity and additional feature sets, roughly around $50,000. So if you are interested in having a property and casualty app similar to Progressive or Geico, we can certainly get you there both affordably and very quickly. Let me give you an example of the app that we built. So similarly to Progressive's app, starts out with getting free quote, so you can drill down and provide some information, get a free quote. It similarly it has a claims center to be able to report a claim, manage status of the claim, shopping tools. It has some useful forms to be filled out and some social links. So analogously, starts out with getting a free quote, ability to find local agents and retrieve the quotes. Analogously, we've also added the capability to have an auto loan calculator and have the ability to calculate monthly loan payments, right? So pretty much matching the functionality that the best-in-class market leaders have established for others to follow. Um, Likewise, we also give you the ability to capture driver's license information, contact information, find your location, which is also not always easy. You know, when you're driving, you may not sure exactly where you are. So a couple of quick tools to help expedite the process in terms of claims submission. So in conclusion, I want to say a couple of things. While the market leaders have established the presence with mobile apps, it's not difficult for you to catch them and match them and actually surpass them. You know, app development with tools like SnAPPii can be done in a fraction of the time and a fraction of the cost. That basically now every insurance company can now open a mobile channel, and specifically to find new customers and to better serve your customers, you know, giving them the ability to manage claims and report claims from their mobile device. It gives them the most convenience and certainly provides for much better service. So these are the critical elements that we wanted to share with you today. If you are an insurance company or you're a systems integrator that's working with insurance companies, we would love to get in touch with you and specifically discuss how we can help you. So thank you for your time.